What is good, guys? It's Ray J back with another video. And this one wants to break down what's going on with Tesla and Elon Musk and break down some important things that Musk has said about Tesla as a company and the future of the company moving forward. But before I do anything like this, before I talk about what Musk has said about Tesla very recently, let me just mention a couple of things before starting. I'm firstly not a financial planner, so take none of this as financial advice. And also, if you guys can, please check out the Moomoo link, which is down below and in the description. If you sign up for Moomoo, the link down below, and deposit $100 into the account, you are guaranteed 5 free stocks with a $50 cash reward. The offer ends in just 13 days, so check it out before they run out. With that out of the way, let's get on with the video. All right, guys, so looking at Tesla, this thing is trying to hold up so far, but the question is, did Musk say anything that's too big for the company that could move it? Did he say anything about any other companies? I'm going to answer those questions in just a couple of minutes. So firstly, the news is coming out and it's talking about Elon Musk saying things about X, formerly known as Twitter. And all this stuff is just continuing to talk about, Elon Musk and X and this and that with Twitter or whatever you want to call it. Honestly, guys, I just want to be honest with you all. I haven't really seen that many tweets about Tesla from Elon Musk himself relative to before. The guy used to say like 5 or 6 different things about Tesla every single day. So there was so much content to make about it. And now he only tweets about Tesla maybe like once or twice a day on average, just a couple of times, maybe even less than that. Sometimes he doesn't even tweet about Tesla at all for an entire day. Over the last couple of days, I found just a couple of tweets from him and some things that he said and some things relevant to Tesla, which I just want to talk about. So Tesla Economics basically tweeted that right over here, they're basically sending this message to X or X-A12, Elon Musk's son. And it's basically a tweet about the decisions that Elon Musk has made and that it's very important to look at the bigger picture and understanding the sacrifices and the work that he has done. And I think that this is very important. I mean, Elon Musk responded right here and talked about how, he basically agreed with what they're saying right here. Elon Musk would be saying things like this to X anyways. But basically, it's important to remember the work that Elon Musk has done as the CEO of Tesla, because when you look at the future of our planet, it is heavily dependent on energy, right? Energy is what's going to help drive innovation. Energy is so important to power our things and our lives on a daily basis, and that is key for our survival. But the problem with this would be the fact that fossil fuels are limited. There's a very massive limit to them, and we eventually have to transition away from them. You could also transition to talking about like global warming and other issues. That is your own choice. I don't really want to go down that route right now. But going back, I believe it's very important that once in a while we just look at the bigger picture and appreciate Elon Musk. I know that a lot of people get annoyed of him. They may say things about him being the CEO of too many companies or having too much on his hands. That is understandable. That is completely permissible. But at the end of the day, he has still made a very, very big impact on this planet. He has led to this domino effect of the EV generation, and he is going to continue to have a big effect on this planet. So I just want to appreciate Elon Musk for the work that he has done. This is a very, very good post. Moving forward, there's been some big news that came out about how the state grid operator has asked Texans to reduce their energy use as we're starting to see a crazy amount of demand spike. And this tends to happen during the summertime, except it's getting like particularly hot during this time of year. So we're seeing this leading to big, big, big changes in the pricing of their energy as we're seeing demand going up. Now, one issue for Texas is the fact that if you want to at least look at it in this manner, that their power grid system is not connected to the interconnected system in the USA for the 48 consecutive or continuous US states. So the issue with this would be that when things like this happen, when demand starts spiking, other states are not going to be able to pump so much more energy to Texas, at least as of right now. So because of this, with this like insane increase in demand, the reports are saying that the power prices have surged 6,000%, climbing towards the $5,000 price cap, leading the state grid to ask consumers to just cut energy usage. So that is some big news. And Elon Musk was tweeting that the Tesla Megapacks can solve this. And there is massive truth behind this in this next post right here. Basically, Matt Smith ended up tweeting. He started off right here saying that the real time prices for electricity in many parts of Texas are now going up like crazy to over $2,000 per megawatt hour in most locations. The normal price is like between $20 and $50. So it went up like crazy. This is what the report is saying. We also saw other sources confirming this. So this is very, very crazy. I haven't looked into this in as much detail to like study the mechanics and everything like that, but this is still some pretty significant news. And then going up, you could see right here, he also tweeted that the Tesla Megapack, this particular one right here, is basically very different, and it has a 3.9 megawatt per hour capacity. So in an event like this, discharging fully is worth $7,800. That means that just one full discharge is worth 0.3% of the total capital cost of the mega pack. That is pretty bonkers. So, what he's saying is right here, looking at the volatility of the grid, it's increasing. But using a mega pack, it could be a lot more efficient for people. It could be a lot more efficient for the, even in trying to improve the overall system over there. You could be incorporating that with alternative sources. In my opinion, it's pretty interesting stuff. It's a very good market for Tesla in a way. Everyday consumers may not always be able to be a part of Tesla Energy and its services. I know that it's very difficult for them, like Tesla Solar and etc. But at the end of the day, there is a solution to this. Technically, the Megapacks can offer somewhat of a solution from what I'm seeing and what I'm reading. They could become a lot more efficient economically, and it's going to help reduce a lot of costs. Now, if this is truly the case, if the costs really went up this much in Texas, then this is a great market for Tesla, like I said before. And I believe, if anything, this will just continue to grow for Tesla and work in their favor. I also want to wish the best for every Texan out there that is struggling with either not being able to use their power, if they're not using it, or if they're like way too hot. I understand the struggles, I understand the pain. I just want the best for everyone. I hope everyone stays safe and cool and well nonetheless. And then moving forward, we have this tweet that came out right here. The freshest air is inside of Teslas using the HEPA filters. And there's a really nice demo about how Teslas basically have these filters that makes the air very clean, despite how the outside air may appear. Whether there's a lot of smog or anything like that, it could help reduce a lot of those particles. That is very good for people who are trying to just reduce emissions, exposure to different emissions, exposures to like not so good air quality, and etc. And Elon Musk came down here and he said somewhere here, I think it's on the top here at the bottom, somewhere here I saw Elon Musk say that, yeah, we should probably advertise that more. And you can see it right over here. There's another version right over here, another like advertisement from Tesla Asia, where Elon Musk looked at this. He said that, or at least the tweet said, that the Tesla cars, including the S, the X, and the Y, come with the HEPA filter that removes 99.97% of dust, pollen, mold, bacteria, and airborne particles. That is good news for Tesla, because this works in their advantage, because in different parts of the world where the air quality is not as great, this could be very useful for people who try to drive a lot or spend time in their Teslas. Even just like taking away some exposure for just a couple of hours a day could change a lot of people's lives, could be very big, and this could be a very good marketing tactic. That's what Elon Musk is implying right here, that they should use this for advertising, and they're very effective moving forward. And he also mentioned that it's very effective to use, very awesome, especially when you look at gas guzzling vehicles or when they're like California fires. That's a very good point that Musk brought. I saw a study that was done on like fires or like smog, and they were basically testing the HEPA filters. They actually worked very well at improving the air quality. So that's a fun fact. Very awesome stuff right over there. As far as Elon Musk goes, I think this is a good point he brought up, and that is the fact that there are different ways that Tesla could be advertising their products. It's not just about how they're electric. It could also be because of the games in the car. It could be because of the user interface. I think another really good way for them to like advertise would be the user interface and the use of cameras to make it much easier when trying to like make turns, when changing signals, when giving your signals to like change lanes. I mean, and just things like that, right? So those are other creative ways Tesla could advertise to more drivers out there. I'm sure a lot of like students or even like mid-aged people that have had accidents or want like a safer ride could try to get into them. They also have like the other incentives, such as trying to make the world a better place, make the world cleaner. I know that Teslas use up carbon when it comes to the production mechanisms. There's also going to be other types of smog and coal mining and things like that. All these things are going to be a part of their production, but as time goes on, as Tesla has told us with the vice president, as time goes on, they're going to work much harder and try to improve the efficiency of their technologies, and then make them like much more closer to reducing much more carbon per vehicle. And studies have found that Teslas, they do work technically. I mean, they do emit lots of carbon when it comes to production, but then when you use them for long periods of time, eventually you're going to break even on that. So there still are improvements being made, and there are just a lot of different ways Tesla could just advertise these if they are going to invest in advertising or anything like that. So it's a very, very good idea from Elon Musk. I think it's going to work in Tesla's benefit, and I'm very, very excited for what the future holds with this. I'm super excited about the Cybertruck coming out very soon. I can't wait for the Roadster and any new models that will be coming out. And I think the future of Tesla is still in great hands. So with that said, guys, these are the only few tweets I've seen from Elon Musk over the last couple of days. He hasn't been tweeting that much about Tesla, but in the future, he will continue to talk about it, and I will just try to report what he says. The reason I do this every so often, maybe like once a week or maybe once every 2 weeks, is because Elon Musk is important for Tesla. He's very important when it comes to his tweeting. What he says could give us more insights on Tesla's capacities, their capabilities, and their future. And it's very important to pay attention to him because he is our CEO. He's the CEO of Tesla. And what he does can have a very profound impact on either the share price, the way Tesla moves, any pieces of news, any like Easter eggs and things like that. So that's why I like to pay attention to him once in a while, listen to what he says on his Twitter, and just read his tweets every so often, right? Once in a while only, just to see if there's any news. And I love to share them with you just to be as sufficient in my content and just to provide you guys with a good analysis. All right, so have a great day, everyone. Enjoy the weekend for what is left, and I'll see you guys in the next one as I talk about the entire market, as I talk about a bunch of different stocks and break down what's very probable to happen as we have big earnings coming out and some big things for the week. Thank you. Tesla to the moon, as the long term is very bright. I want the best for everyone. I want the best for Elon Musk and his family, and the list goes on for everyone out there, whether you're in Texas or California, wherever you are. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you, and peace out.